Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. Today we're going to solve Wordle number 672 for Saturday, April 22nd. So I do indeed hope that you guys are having a great spring weekend. Today's challenge is to create a diagonal through 5 rows of the same letter. And you can start in the upper left hand corner, or you could start in the upper right hand corner. The rules, however, is that you must go through all 5 rows. So sadly, this will have to be an automatic 6-guesser. If you try to solve it faster than that, you will not complete the 5-row diagonal. So after fooling around with this for a little bit, whoops, I actually need to make sure that we have our Wordle screen. I knew I forgot something. There we go. I knew I forgot something. Now you know why I always have to check my screen. Okay, so I thought a great starter word would be alter. Those are 5 fantastic letters. And what's cool about this is I have the option, depending on what lights up, of either staggering my A's diagonally or staggering my R's diagonally so that I can improve upon some positional information, all the while trying to get some new letters. So let's go with alter. Okay, well, there you go. I think that was quite clever. So as a result, I am a little bit scared of oh, it's not an ER. Oh, thank gosh. I was about to say, I hope it's not ER. So what we're going to do is jettison the A and start shifting that R. So now in the second row, it'll go into the 4th slot. I could do fiber. It's not like the best word in the world, but it would, sort of position the R for me. And, we'll only have to worry about a couple more vowels, just the O and the U. I think it's also a strategic guess because I do believe for some crazy reason they threw out the British spelling of fiber and kept the original, neither of which we've had yet. I guess I'm okay with fiber. I mean, this when I practiced this did seem to be like infinitely easier than yesterday's super hard double xylo. But I don't want to get, I don't want to get carried away here. It's not really a great word. It really isn't. So let's try to get something a little bit better, maybe. How about, it's funny, I could use the Clint Kids, soar, but then I will be repeating the A, which isn't so great. I wonder if socre is a word. No. I wonder if we could do sober like that. No, I guess I'm just feeling a little silly. How about sopre? Nah. All right. Let's not get too silly here. So how about if we were to do it's funny, after all that, maybe fiber is the best. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know why I'm wasting time. I think fiber will be okay. Yes, okay. We got a B. That was actually really good. Okay, and we ruled out the I and the F. Okay, so now we want to gain some additional positional on the R in the middle, which is great. The B certainly will not go, well, it could go before the B, assuming that the R is first or second. I don't think there's any way I could do actually, I could do something like this, though. I think that'd be kind of clever. I could do carbo. Yes, carbo is great. I don't mind reusing the A in this case because I'm going to get great positional on the R and the B. Making sure that my R's are staggered nicely. They are indeed. Let's go with carbo. Oh, well, look at that. Now we have our O, and we just need one more letter to complete this puzzle. So now I'm obviously going to start. I have to make sure I use an R in the second. Our B. Oh, well, then let's obviously start with B now. And let's do... Now, I do want to be careful because I'm thinking that, broke would be, that would be great and everything. But we do have to go all the way. It'll be an incomplete diagonal, right, guys? It'll be an incomplete diagonal. So I don't want to do broke because we haven't had it yet, and it very well may be the answer. We have had break, okay? Both breaks, actually, when you break a window and when you hit the brake in a vehicle. So we don't want to do broke, unfortunately. But I do think that we could do break. Why the heck not, right? I think we could do break. That will confirm if it's broke, and we'll also confirm that it's a BR word. I don't think we're entering any type of a trap territory here. I mean, because apart from break, I mean, it can't really be too much else. So I'm okay with break. Oh, look at that, guys. Wow. See? Oh, my goodness. We would have gotten it in 4, but we would have failed the challenge. So we are in great shape. Now we can just have our, as I like to call it, just have our little victory lap. Just making sure, of course, that we begin with R. And I guess just for fun, I don't know. I could do roost, right? And then that will obviously confirm that the O will go third, and will literally spell out our word. And look at that beautiful diagonal of R's. So roost it is, and we are going to go with broke. Woo! That wasn't as stressful, so I'm not going to go too nuts with my howl, but that was pretty well played. And look at that, guys. We have now tied our previous best streak. So from this point forward, let's hope that we can continue to get it up. I'm actually very proud of keeping that streak alive and tying it with the previous best, especially since this whole month has been just challenge after challenge, and every step of the way we had an opportunity to blow our streak, didn't we? All right, guys. So that was excellent. Very, very happy with that. Look at that super cool string of R's starting in that upper right corner. All right. Now let's go ahead and talk about tomorrow's challenge, which is going to be a brand new one. Pretty different from all the others, and I think it'll be nice. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and clear that out. And are you ready, guys? We got to put our words in alphabetical order. Yes, that is the challenge for tomorrow. And as always, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to provide a wonderful example. So here we go. Our example goes like this. So the bottom line is you have to make sure that all of your solutions, all of your guesses go in alphabetical order. Now, in this particular case, if you already have guaranteed information to get the answer, you can guess it before guess 6 if you want, so long as that answer maintains the alphabetical order. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So maybe a good example would be, okay, I have a good example. So for instance, let's suppose that you put in trace and they were all yellow, and then you put in react. No, other way around. Let's pretend you put in react, they're all yellow, and then you did an unscramble and it came out to be trace. That's fine as long as that's, correct, and it would be in alphabetical order because react would appear in the dictionary before trace. Agreed? So there you have it. Now let's look at Art's example. This is a tricky one. So I started off with, I guess it would be pronounced Xenia. Okay, Xenia, which actually is, I have to look that up real quick. It sounds like a girl's name, but let's just quickly look it up. Give me 1 second. And Xenia, give me 1 second here, guys.
Xenia.
Xenia. Oh, it's the influence or effect of pollen resulting in hybrid characteristics and form color of the derived seed. Okay. So it's related to pollen. Interesting. Okay. So in any case, I started with Xenia. And now I figured, hey, in honor of everybody who solved yesterday's double Xylo challenge, I did Xylo next. Notice that they would occur in the correct order as if you were looking the words up in the dictionary, right? Xylo would appear a little bit after Xenia. And then I went with yearn, okay? Because, we're done with the X's. I can't think of too much else. So now we're going to go with yearn. And that was amazing. That got me an E and the R in position. And the A obviously is now out of position because we knew that it ended in A. So next I went with young. And that got me nothing, unfortunately. Then after that, I went with youth, which again would appear next after young in the dictionary. And then on my last guess, amazingly, it came out to zebra. All right. So that worked out really good. And yes, I got that in 6, but that's still fine. And again, if your solution happens to follow an alphabetical order, you can certainly get it in under 6 guesses. But if you guess the solution and it's begins with a letter earlier than any of your previous guesses, then yes, you'll have solved the Wordle, but you will have failed the challenge. So be careful, okay, guys? All right. And also just a nice shout out to our dear friend Martin Steed, who I think set the record for yesterday's Xylil. Amazingly, he went Xylil, stray, kayak, which is absolutely amazing. I kind of joked with him and said that I think you solved it faster thanks to the Xylo challenge than if you had typically started as you do with Steam, okay? Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. And, of course, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet another edition of Wordle with Art.